flight deck of the USS Bataan, an amphibious assault ship that will be coming in as part of the parade of ships. We got here by a Sea Stallion helicopter, a very cool ride, about a 20-minute ride out here past New York Harbor. The soldiers and the sailors on this ship will be able to see the Statue of Liberty and the World Trade Center site, which of course they will give a salute to. This is one of the military's largest ships out of Norfolk, Virginia. All right, guys, what's your names and where are you from?
My name is MA3 Roman. I'm from Orlando, Florida.
MA3 Jeremy Turner. I come out of Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas.
Have you been to New York Fleet Week before?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I'm looking forward for another great experience and proud of what the old event is about and looking forward to another exciting time.
How about you?
This is my first Fleet Week in New York.
Okay, so what has he told you about Fleet Week?
It's a lot of fun and good times. And the city, the residents of New York are really nice to the service members.
Yeah, sometimes we don't get such a great reputation for hospitality, but what would you say about New Yorkers?
Oh no, great hospitality. I mean, they're very welcoming. They love everything about us, and we love everything about them. Very nice people. I mean, very great experience. For me, a Southern guy, coming to meet some people from up north is a pretty good experience, so I must say so.
We're in the hangar bay on the USS Bataan with these wonderful sailors, all of them from New York or the New York area. Where are you from?
I'm from the Bronx.
From the Bronx.
Queens.
Family in Roosevelt.
Okay.
Queens.
From Queens.
The Bronx. Long Island.
What are you guys looking forward to the most?
Food. I didn't want to say it, but a pepperoni slice.
Have any of you been to Fleet Week before in New York City?
No.
This is a first-time experience. What have you heard about the way New Yorkers treat the sailors and soldiers?
As being in New York, I know we do it big. We do it big all the time. It's nothing that we do small. We do everything big, from the food to the way we dress, the fashion, everything. So I'm looking forward to the food part.
Tell us your name and what you do here on the ship.
AT2 Aaron Mull. I'm an avionics technician. I work on the electronics for aircraft. Anything that has to do with them flying, the instruments they use, that's what I handle.
Have you been to Fleet Week in New York City before?
This will be my second Fleet Week in New York, but this one's a little better than the last one, a little higher ranked, so I get to show off a little more.
Where are you from?
I'm from Long Island, Rockville Center, so that's Nassau County.
Who are you going to be seeing?
Mom, Dad, some of my sisters, and some of my brothers.
What are you looking forward to most?
Got to get that Jamaican beef patty.
We're on the flight deck of the USS Bataan, one of the Navy's amphibious assault ships, where they have many cool aircraft that we have gotten to see, but we haven't gotten inside just yet. So we're going to see if they can give us a tour of this one. All right, let's take a walk inside. See what we're looking at here. This looks very similar to the helicopter that we actually took onto the USS Bataan. We were about 15, 20 miles offshore, landed on the deck, and have been touring the ship since. We've seen the hangar deck, which has been outfitted for the ceremonial events that they will have for Fleet Week. Right now, we're in formation for the parade of ships, just about to get into New York Harbor, where we'll see the Statue of Liberty, Ground Zero, and Manhattan's West Side.
Hoorah, guys. Hoorah. Welcome to New York Fleet Week. It is great to have you all out here, and we are excited to be here, trust me. Now, this is an opportunity for the Navy to come into New York and do an outreach, kind of get to know the local people, and for them to get to know what the Navy does and what we're all about. So we're anxious to kick this off, and what a beautiful day to start off New York Fleet Week. If you look at the history of the military, and I'm talking, in the recent history, in other words, maybe the last 50 years or so, we've changed. We've gotten much smaller, and of course, it's an all-volunteer force. And as such, we're at a point now that it's no longer commonplace for people to go, yeah, my brother, my dad, my daughter, whoever served. There's a lot of folks that have families that have zero connection with the military. So we do outreaches like this so that we can bring the military to the locals and kind of explain to them, hey, here's what your military does. Here's what you pay for with your tax money, and to let them see some of the equipment, get a chance to meet some of the, in our case, sailors. And I think that it helps so that the communities can make the connection with the military service members and kind of help to understand what we do.
Tell us a little bit about this ship and sort of what makes it different from all the others that are coming in this week.
Well, so let me give you kind of an overall summary, and I'll let you talk specifically to some of the sailors and maybe get more on what Bataan is, it's all about. But we have about 4,500 sailors that we're bringing in, 14 different ships. That includes 3 Canadian ships that are coming in with us. So we've got a fairly large footprint and a lot of diversity as the types of ships too. So from the small YPs all the way up to the Bataan, which you're on right now, an amphibious ship, an amphibious assault ship. So I won't go into a lot of details, but as you can see, it does carry some aircraft, a lot of Marines, and as such, an amphibious ship. It's able to conduct operations at sea, and then it moves the Marines ashore when they need to do operations ashore.